on, everybody? It is X Factor Xbox here, back with another, well, not with another, but with episode 1 of the Madden 20 Dolphins franchise mode. If you guys did not see the little teaser, go ahead and check it out. I posted it a couple days ago, and we're finally going to be looking at the team this episode. So having a quick look at the team at QB. We should probably go with a better format. I don't like to use it. I like to use just other roster. Right now at QB we have Ryan Fitzpatrick, who came over from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to be the starting QB for the Dolphins. And we've also got Josh Rosen, who they acquired from the Cardinals for their second round draft pick. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully he can develop and become our future quarterback. We also have Jake Rudock there at third string, former Iowa quarterback. Running back, we have Kenyon Drake from Alabama. He's looking to be a solid halfback, number 1 for us. 91 speed, elusiveness, 90 juke move. So that's pretty good. Backup, we have a little bit more of a power guy in Kalen Balaj. He's a 70 overall, 23 years old. Hopefully he can develop pretty well. 87 carrying, 85 truck, 78 stiff arm, 70 catching, so he can be a little bit of a receiving back. We can actually develop him into a receiving back or power back. And then we got Mark Walton. He's a former Cincinnati Bengal, but now on the Miami Dolphins, and now in real life he's not on the team anymore. But he doesn't look too bad either. 68 overall, 22 years old. A little bit slow at an 87 overall. Solid excel, not very good elusiveness. He really needs to improve. We got Myles Gaskin, the 6th. He's either 7th or undrafted. He was the 7th round pick. And then we got Kenneth Farrow. Don't really know what to say about him. I've never seen him in my life. Moving on to fullback, we have Chandler Cox, the rookie from Auburn. He's a utility. I like utility fullbacks. Running back. Receiver, we got Kenny Stills. Your receiver, 84 overall, 27 years old. Our best receiver by far. He got some solid route running, solid spec catch. 88 catching, not to excel. Hopefully he can at least get to like an 86 maybe this year or something. Devontae Parker, we need to look, really focus on him this first year to see if he can, become the future at the receiver. He's 26. He's a good age, good development, solid, decent overall. Needs to get a little bit better at some parts. Route running isn't the greatest. He's got good spec catch, good jumping, good catching traffic. He overall hopefully can become a superstar. And then we also have Albert Wilson, who will be our slot receiver for this series, for this first year, I believe. He doesn't have very good deep route running, so maybe we should finally find somebody with better deep route running. Overall, he looks not too bad. And then we got Jakeem Grant, the deep threat speedster with 96 speed from Texas Tech. He's gonna be our kick and punt returner. He's gonna sub in at receiver a little bit here and there. But he's really gonna be mainly used as a kick and punt returner and sometimes a slot receiver. We got Bryce Butler, a veteran. Ricardo Lewis from the Browns. Isaiah Ford, a couple depth guys. And we got Preston Williams from Colorado State, 22 years old, 64 overall. I like him. He needs to improve his route running a lot, but he's got good jumping. Those large receivers have good jumping. Not the greatest speed, but hopefully he can develop into something. At tight end, we have Dwayne Allen from, I believe he was the Patriots before he came over to the Dolphins. 76 overall scheme fit, 82 catch, 76 awareness. He's not really a blocking tight end, so he's probably going to be our main receiving threat at tight end. But we also have Mike Gesicki, who's not even close to being a good blocking tight end in this game. 82 speed, 82 catching, 78 catching traffic, 70 deep route. Hopefully he can be the future at the tight end position. He also has. Let me go ahead and check something. I'm pretty sure he has like insane jumping or something. He's got to have like really good jumping. Yeah, 94 jumping. So hopefully he can be a jump ball tight end there. And look up the depth guys: Nico Leary, Clive Walford, Durham Smythe, and John Denny. Left tackle. The best offensive line by far on this team is Laramie Tunsil. Good age, good overall, good development. Hopefully he can become our franchise left tackle. 91 strength, 85 pass block, 85 lead, 92 awareness, 87 pass block power. And then we got Zach Stirrup. Left guard, we have Michael Dieter, rookie from Wisconsin. Chris Reed and Shaq Calhoun. Center, we got Daniel Kilgore. Right guard, Jesse Davis. We got Michael Dunn and Kyle Fuller. Right tackle, Jordan Willis. So, really, the offensive line is going to be a huge emphasis this year because our best offensive tackle is an 84 and the second best is a 67. And Daniel Kilgore's 31, so he's probably not going to be 67 next year. But offensive line is not very good, so we're going to have to look to improve that, hopefully. Left end, we got the first round pick, Charles Harris from University of Mizzou. He looks pretty solid. Just kind of hopefully he can develop well and become our future left end. Jonathan Ledbetter, rookie from Georgia. Right end, to take care of the team. Got a veteran here, and then Jonathan Woodard there at right end. D tackle, we got Devon Godshaw, 75 overall, 24 years old. He's pretty solid. You know, he's got a cheap contract for his overall, his age, as you can see there. But the guy who's probably going to start this year is Christian Wilkins, 75 overall, hidden development. I want to give him as much playing time as I can this year. He was the first round draft pick from the Dolphins this year. 86 strength, 36 block sheds, 7 play rec, 75 power moves. So hopefully he could be really good for us. And then a couple solid defense tackles: Akeem Spence, Vincent Taylor, Dolphins Washington, Joey Mubu, and Jameis Pittman. Left outside linebacker, we got the beast from Ohio State, Jerome Baker. He's got a good age, good overall development. Wish was a star, but normal. Hopefully we can. Hold on, guys. I need to fix one thing here.
All right, just had to do a little something real quick. But we're back. Don't want to spend too much time on the roster yet. Raekwon McMillan, good middle linebacker. Hopefully you can develop pretty well. 74 overall, star development, 23 years old from Ohio State. Outside linebacker Kiko Alonso, kind of a first round bust. Corner Xavier Howard, Bobby McCain, Eric Rowe, Corey McTire, Cordrea Tankersley, Cordell Armstrong, a couple of depth guys down here. Xavier Howard is probably the best player on the defense. 83 overall, superstar development from Baylor, 26 years old. Looking to be one of the best corners in the league. Bobby McCain doesn't look too bad either. 76 overall. Does not have good zone coverage. He's got good man coverage, 83 play rec, 91 agility. Free safety. In my tease review, I forgot about Minka Fitzpatrick. So here he is, 80 overall, 22 years old, front star development from Alabama. Hybrid. He can also play corner. 79 zones, 79 man, 87 play rec. This shows press. We got center press. He can maybe play corner for us as an emergency corner. Strong safety. We have Rashad Jones, the veteran leader on this defense, 83 overall star development. He has a huge contract, I'm pretty sure, if we go ahead and look at his contract. Yes, he has total remaining of 3 years, $31.1 million left to remain. Well, not really 31. That's more like a 3 year. That's like it's a huge deal for it. It's not a good contract for his age and his overall in this game. Jason Sanders, Matt Hawk has started development, pretty cool. I got quite a bit of picks in this draft. Squad roster. So that was a overview of the team, and in this episode, we're just gonna mainly be learning a little bit about the team and seeing who can make the roster, and we're just gonna be doing preseason. So I'm gonna be focus training for this. I'm gonna be focus training Christian Wilkins, not Miles Gaskin. I'm gonna be focus training. Who else are they gonna focus training? I don't remember who was gonna focus. Was it corner? Who was I gonna focus train? I don't even remember. Was it QB now? Alright, let's gonna focus train Preston Williams. Alright, so the focus training guys are gonna be Christian Wilkins, Preston Williams, and Michael Dieter. I'll do a training, and then we'll do the preseason, first game of the preseason. Alright, now looking at the stats from the first preseason game. Josh Rosen was 17 of 23, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Fitzpatrick didn't really do too much because he only played 1 full quarter. Rushing, Kalen Balash had 22 carries for 74 yards and a touchdown. Who else carried the ball here? Receiving, Jakeem Grant had a solid game, 3 catches, 63 yards. And Albert Wilson had 5 catches, 53 yards. Mike Gesicki had a couple catches for a couple yards. And Nick O'Leary got the only touchdown. Blocking, 1 sack letter from Zach Stirrup, not bad. Thought there was going to be more, if I'm being honest. Tackles, 8 from Ergo, 6 from Raekwon McMillan. Tackles for a loss, got 3 for Tyron Holmes, 1 from Mitch Taylor, 1 from Tank Carey. Sacks, got 1 total sack. Nate Orchard got half 1, and Charles Harris got half 1. No interceptions. Deflections, got 2 deflections for Maurice Smith. There we go, we came down with catches allowed, so we allowed quite a bit of catches here. Most allowed was Bobby McCain. What catch yards allowed? It's obviously more than 0. Sanders missed the field goal. That's not good. I have got 52 yards per punt. And return, Wilson averaged 2 returns for 16 yards. So I'm going to move around the roster a little bit for this second preseason game, but we have guys to upgrade. We got Maurice Smith, who had the 2 deflection game. Let's go. What could he really improve in? I say we should probably go to zone a little bit. Want to give him a little bit better in his zone coverage, and he only gets plus 2 zone coverage. That's cool. But we also have 1 new injury. Who got hurt? It was Isaiah Ford with a ruptured disc. It's not good. So maybe that means Preston Williams is going to be get a little bit more playing time. Really, I'm going to move around the roster a little bit to see if we can make the team. Running back, I'm going to start Miles Gaskin to kind of see what he can do here. I'm going to move around a couple guys. I'm moving around the roster a little bit, and then I'll show you the little moves I made. Alright, let's go ahead and look at some of the roster movements I made. We moved Miles Gaskin to the 3rd running back. We moved Preston Williams into the starting lineup at receiver number 6. Didn't do anything with tight end. Didn't do anything with O-line. I don't think. We moved Kyle Fuller to the back right guard. And we moved Gerard Jones-Smith up. Didn't do anything with the DNs. Let's start Wilkins actually, and D-tackle. Left linebacker, didn't do anything in the linebacker, didn't do anything right, so linebacker. Moved J-Ron Elliott up to backup. Corner, didn't do anything there. Moved Colt Akins to backup free safety. Slot receiver, I moved Preston Williams to the 3rd slot receiver. I'm pretty sure I kept the rush D ends the same. Wilkins at the backup rush D tackle. Slot corner moved. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is kept the same. We'll see how we do in preseason week number 2. Alright, let's go and see how we did in the second preseason game. We led through almost 400 total offensive yards here. Let's go and look at some of the individual stats. Ryan Fitzpatrick had 1 touchdown, 1 pick. The starters played 2 quarters this time. And the 2 quarter Josh Rosen did not look good. Did not have that great of a QB rating. Had 39.1. Rushing, Kenyon Drake averaged 2.5 yards per carry. King Balaj broke 2 tackles. Receiver Mike Gesicki had a touchdown and 3 catches. Kenyon Drake also got 2 catches. And really good negative. No. And Preseason Williams didn't get a single catch there. Sacks allowed. We allowed 2 this time. Let's look at tackles here. 9 tackles from Jerome Baker, 5 from Chase Allen, 4 from Walt Aikens. Tackles for loss got a lot more than last time. And we got 2 for Tyron Holmes, 2 from Maurice Smith, 1 from Chase Allen, 1 from Raekwon McMillan, kind of been ones. Maurice Smith so far has been pretty solid. QB sacks, we didn't get any this game. Interceptions, 1 interception for Kiko Alonso. Pass deflections, 1 from Walt Aikens, 1 from Mika Fitzpatrick. We allowed only like 9 catches. I feel like I just want to record all the catches allowed. Any fumbles though? No. We'll look at kicking here. Jason Sanders missed a field goal. It's not good. Matt Hawk averaged 62 yards per punt. Wow, that's insane. Punt return. Anybody like get any sort of return stats? No, I'm not gonna go through anything. So basically, as we're wondering, well, this is basically gonna be the exact same thing as Coach Franchise. It's not actually. I know I didn't really do much explaining the first half of this video. Basically, what the series is, it's gonna be Coach Career Mode, but without us, so we can't get fired in this version. And we're going to be able to watch some gameplay in this version. So we don't watch gameplay in the first 3 preseason games, so we watch a little bit in the final preseason game. So it's basically like this, but we don't have the probability of fire is non-existent. We can't get fired, only the CPUs can. And we can watch the game so we can evaluate players better instead of just looking at stats. Because in my Falcons franchise, we just evaluate player and how they do in the stats category instead of looking like how they do in the game, like if they're not running their routes well. But in the sim, they have quite a lot of catches and a lot of yards, but they're not really good, running their routes or something like that. So that's basically what it is. If you guys do not get it, I got this ID. It's kind of a watch and sim kind of series right now. I got this idea from Mr. Hurricane. Go and watch his videos. He does it with the Buccaneers. He explains it a lot better than I do. I'm not really good at explaining very much things, but we have a couple of mentorship stuff. One for Rosen. Josh Rosen looked pretty rough this week. He hasn't quite adjusted the speed of the game. The whole passing game was out of sync because of it. Mentor. You need to mentor him, because I do not want to have to find a new QB. Throwing under pressure. I feel like he's going to be under pressure a lot in this first year, so you're going to have to learn how to do that. Right now, it's looking like Fitzpatrick's going to start in the first game. We have another receiver. We have a receiver one this time. It's Preston Williams. I can't see the bottom stuff. However you can help. However you can help, that'd be nice for him. There we go. One for Preston Williams. He got 1,200 experience. So I'm actually going to move him up. Probably to receiver number 3. So we're gonna, sorry, Albert Wilson, you have been demoted because I want Preston Williams to get as much playing time as he can, and some of the mentor guys. So we'll do training and we'll check out the stats after the third game of preseason, and then we'll watch the final game of the preseason. Our third preseason game, we fall to the Jaguars, so we're not having a good preseason here. Let's go ahead and look at the player stats. This time, nobody threw an interception, which is good. Fitzpatrick had a touchdown. Rosen had a touchdown. Rosen didn't have the greatest completion percentage, 8 of 15, but Ryan Fitzpatrick looks pretty solid. Rush, King, and Drake averaged 3.85 yards per carry. Kimbalage got a touchdown in there as well. Receiving, how did Preston Williams do? I moved him up all the way to third receiver, and he didn't even touched the ball once. That's crazy. But Wilson had a good game, 3 catches, 68 yards, and a touchdown. Also, Jakeem Grant with a touchdown. A couple other catches here for other guys. Blocking, sacks, let up 1. It's Jesse Davis. Looking at defensively, tackles for loss. Got a couple, this is tackles for loss. 2 from Tyron Holmes. A couple, any sacks. Half one for Andrew Van Ginkel and half one for Eric Rowe. INTs got 1, Mika Fitzpatrick. Deflections, 2 from Raekwon McMillan, 1 from TJ McDonald, 1 from Rashad Jones. Catches allowed, Raekwon McMillan allowed 3, Mika Fitzpatrick allowed 3, David Harry allowed 3, Tankers allowed 3. Quite a bit of catches here. Now kicking, Jason Sanders did not attempt a single field goal that game. Punching, Mahawk averaged 58.3 yards per punt. Return game wasn't too bad. Yeah, but in this game we will be watching. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and he can return. No, I'd rather start Preston Williams to see how he does. So I'll do weekly training and then we'll jump into the final preseason game. Alright, here we are in the final preseason game. We're going to be watching the first drive of our defense and our offense, and then we're going to sim to the second half to watch a little bit of the backups. So let's go normal here, jump forward to change of possession. There we go, let's go and end that right there. And now let's go ahead and watch the play here. Alright, let's see what our defense can do to start this game. Drew Brees will hand off to Alvin Kamara. We cannot wrap him up, but finally wrapped up there by, I believe that is Rashad Jones. Or is Wilkins, I don't know. Drew Brees tries to draw off sides. Scramble, has a clean pocket, fires to the outside, has an open receiver, and it's a first down for the Saints offense. It is Rashard Matthews on the catch, getting them the first down. Right after the first down catch from Rashard Matthews, it's now 1st and 10 for the Saints. Brees is going to drop back. He's going to fire it open in the middle of the field. It's a wide open receiver. First down, this time it's Cameron Meredith, the former receiver from the Chicago Bears. Look at that, open right in the middle of the field. Nice throw, nice read by Drew Brees. That is why he's one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history. Right after the huge first down from Drew Brees. Drew Brees, he's not in the zone. Looking, he's got a clean pocket. He has all time to throw. He fires open downfield, and he cannot hold on to it. Nice hit there by, I think that was Mika Fitzpatrick. They're going to send Josh Hill in motion to the right. Brees is going to give it to Kamara. Kamara has an open hole down the middle, and he'll get a solid gain of 8 there. Chase Allen getting his first tackle of the drive. They will run it with Kamara again. He'll juke and get the first down. It's the Saints the first down. Right after the first down rush by Alvin Kamara, they'll give it to Latavius Murray, and he'll lose a yard. So we are. I didn't complete. What was I gonna talk about? I completely forgot. What was I even gonna say? I feel like I was gonna say something, and I'm just completely drawing a blank. So the unit almost knocks that down, but there was Josh Hill getting the Saints the first down, extending this drive. And another Saints first down. Alright, so the reason, I remember what I was going to talk about. The reason why it's going to be cutting quite a bit is because I don't want this video to be like an hour. I'm trying to make the videos nice and short for you guys. Not like almost an hour long videos as my other ones were. So I'm going to try to make the videos a little shorter, so that's why you're going to see a lot of cutting. Between plays, because sometimes the game looks to drag the game long. So that's why you're going to be seeing a lot of cuts here. Drew Brees will fire to Cameron Meredith for a gain of 3. And sometimes they'll do this, but most of the time they take forever and they just show the replay of the game, of the play. But Drew Brees this time fires it to another open receiver to the right side. It's Cameron Meredith again. He's been a consistent target for the Saints offense. He's going to send Michael Thomas to the right. Motion to the right. Thomas. Jeez. Brees will fire it to Thomas. He'll dive for the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. And the Saints will score on their opening drive of the final game of preseason. So defense looked like it was struggling to stop Drew Brees and the Saints offense. But let's see what we can do on offense ourselves. And here we are starting the game on offense. Here steps out Ryan Fitzpatrick. The journeyman quarterback was a Buccaneer, was a Buffalo Bill, was a Bengal, was a Jet. I feel like he was a Ram at one point. Oops. Let's go ahead and just do this. He was even a Ram at one point. He was a Tennessee Titan. He's played for 10 teams. This time, he's going to be on the Dolphins. Fitzpatrick will fire on first down, and he'll get the first down. Nice strike there to Kenny Stills. Getting him the first down. Most likely we'll have Fitzpatrick start he'll be our season opener at QB to start the year. And Kenyon Drake will get a modest gain of 4. And after the gain of 2 from the run by Kenyon Drake, they'll start with the ball again, but they'll give it to Kenyon Drake, and he'll get the first down. And they'll be at exactly the 50-yard line. Hopefully Kenyon Drake can be a star in the making on this offense. See if we continue this solid drive. Again, he'll just dump it off to an open receiver. And we'll get a modest gain of 6. It's Dwayne Allen on the catch there. We'll give it to Kenyon Drake with power. Get a couple extra yards on that carry for a gain of 3. Having a little look at the Saints starting defense. Linebacker core isn't the best. The best players probably definitely Mari Davis. They got a solid safety group. See if we can pick up this huge third down. It's play action. Fitzpatrick will get sacked by Von Bell. And looks like that'll be the end of our offensive drive. Alright, and when there's really nothing to watch or the game's getting a little bit boring, we simulate here. And Kamara will carry the ball 4 times straight. Carry it for a 5th time. Finally, the pass to Rashard Matthews. And it's incomplete. And they go for it on 4th down, and they get it. running the ball a little bit more with Kamara. And we're going to be, let's go ahead and watch this defensive drive. So now the backups are in. Let's see how our backups do in this game. Bridgewater is now the quarterback, and we'll give it to Latavius Murray for his second carry. Bridgewater has an open receiver, and he cannot get in the end zone, but he'll be at the 1 yard line. See if our goal line defense can hold the Saints to a field goal. Nice stop. Looks like he's about to get in there. But we closed the hole for Murray. It's now 2nd and goal. It's going to roll right a little bit. Looking, trying to fire it to the corner of the end zone. Incomplete. 3rd and goal. Let's see if we can hold them to a field goal here. That'd be a very nice stop for our defense. And he has an open hole. And another touchdown for the Saints. Alright, let's see how our starting and our backup defense offense can do. Let's see how Rosen will do in the final preseason game. He'll hand it off to Balaj. And we'll get a gain of 3 on the carry. Rosen's going to drop back. He's going to fire a deep onto an open receiver. He's got him! Huge throw by Oh, he dropped it? What? I thought he caught that. I was about to be so hyped for Rosen. The fire deep one this time and incomplete. And he was blanketed. Don't know what Rosen was trying to fit it in there. I mean, it's a linebacker on a tight end. Not usually the greatest matchup. Well, that was a safety on him. You're thinking a safety is really going to do that to a tight end, like bully him. Alright, we'll punt the ball back to the Saints and we'll simulate a little bit more. Now we're going to be doing a little simming here. Penalty on the Orchard. Little penalties and first downs. 3rd and 3, defense allows a first down rush by Latavius Murray. Looks like our defense can't even stop their backup team. Looks like they'll just drive downfield for a touchdown. They're up 21-0. Again, let's see what the offense can do. We'll start with a couple rushes by Balaj and Walton. 3rd 5. Can we pick it up? No, the game will say we are a yard short. Now let's see what the Saints can do on this drive. Looks like it'll probably be the final drive of the half. And they'll just let it go here to the 3rd quarter. See if we can have a better second half here. Turnovers by Balaj. Looks like we're running it quite frequently with Balaj here. I mean, it seems to be working. 3rd and 1, and then we lose 3 yards. That's great. And just Sanders finally converts a field goal there. And then a 56-yard touchdown by Latavius Murray. Defense looks like it's getting shredded up. Rosen, incomplete pass. Oh boy, this is not a very good game. We'll jump in here. Oh, we got an interception. We'll definitely jump in. Interception by Walt Aikens. That's the first turnover of the game. See if we can capitalize here. We'll give it to Balaj to the right side. There's a stretch to the right, and we'll get about 5 on that carry. 3rd and goal. Can we convert? It's play action. Rosen will get sacked immediately by Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Oh boy, this preseason has looked not very promising. Damn, that sucks. Looks like I'm going to get a field goal this drive. Alright, going to be doing a little bit more simming here. See if we can get another turnover. 3rd and 6. Incomplete pass. Forcing a 3 and out. Wow, we get sacked in the first play. That's crazy. Senior reception by Mike Gesicki. Alright, let's jump in. No. I did. What did I? Oh, I didn't change it. Alright. We're around midfield. See if Rose can convert this. 3rd and 18. Rosen will fire it deep to an open receiver. What a catch! One-handed by Mike Gesicki. What a grab! Let's go and see that. Alright, let's go ahead and check this out. So it looks like Gesicki runs a post or corner route to the outside, and he grabbed it on him. Oh, looks like I thought he caught it one-handed, but held onto the ball. Nice play by Gesicki. They're definitely going to have to use that height advantage a little bit more. And nice play there by Gesicki. Right after that big catch by Mike Gesicki, we're now deep in Saints territory. See if we can capitalize on the huge play. Rosen has some time. He'll fire it to the right. He has an open receiver. And we're down at the 1. It's Bryce Butler. It looks like the corner overjumped that. Let's go and see a little replay. It looks like he a little overcut there by the corner, and nice shot by Bryce Butler. Let's go and see this. Yeah, his elbow's got clearly. Thought he maybe rolled in the end zone there. But another huge play from Rosen. Alright, we're inside. We're at the 1. Hopefully we can score. Rosen play action, looking, fires, cut! Touchdown, Rosen. And I believe that is Dwayne Allen on the receiving end. I'm going to look there. Quite a bit of guys in that general area. And Dwayne Allen will end up with the touchdown. Let's see. Looks like we're going to go for 2 here to be making a 2-score game. See if we can convert this. Backfires and caught. 2-point conversion. It's good. It's Mike Gesicki again. Looks like we have a shot to maybe make a comeback again. That drive was 8 plays. Rosen looked pretty good on that drive. Let's see if we're going to go for an onside kick here. I don't know why we're going for an onside kick. We have 10 minutes left. You know, I'm not the smartest person sometimes. See if we can stop him here. Nice tackle for a loss of 2. That is Jerome Baker, one of our more young starters on this defense. Him and McMillan are the youngest starters, I'm pretty sure, on this team. There's also Minka, so kind of a young linebacking duo there. After the loss of 2, see if they can get back the yardage, and they will in a couple more. And it will be Keith Kirkwood making it 3rd and short. Alright, let's see what the Saints can do here. 3rd and 3, has an open receiver to the left, and into Dolphin territory. That's Traquan Smith again, getting the first down for the Saints. After the good gain, and they're now in Dolphin territory by Traquan Smith. Bridgewater has quite a bit of time. He'll fire to the left side, and probably not the smartest decision, as there was quite a bit of Dolphins there, but trying to fit it in. And it's on a 2nd and 10. Bridgewater finds an open receiver, middle of the field. It's Dan Arnold getting his first catch. Saints now into Miami territory. All right, here we are after the first down pickup by Dan Arnold, and it looks like Bridgewater tried firing in there to Michael Thomas as he can't hold on to it. 10. It's an RPO to Traquan Smith, and he'll get around 7 on that play. 3rd and 4. See if they can convert this 3rd down. There's nobody Michael Thomas for the first down that will extend the Saints' drive. So our defense is not looking good. But for some reason, they're starting Michael Thomas. I don't get why, but, you know, you kind of need to fix that a little bit, EA. But, you know, we need to play better than the regular season. Our offense needs to be a little bit better. And after the first down catch by Michael Thomas, will set the Saints up for another first down. Bridgewater has a nut. Open Michael Thomas again, and he'll get the first down. Actually, they'll mark him inches short. See if they can pick up this 2nd down. Bridgewater with empty backfield. Looking, dumps it off to an open Dan Arnold. Touchdown. Saints will extend their lead to 21. And we'll simulate here. And a penalty on Craig Robinson, and Rosen throws a pick to P.J. Williams. And Saints will now extend their lead even farther. Oh boy. See if we can forget about that interception. Complete 20-yard catch by Jakeem Grant now in Saints territory. From Caleb Balaj, and incomplete. First down from Myles Gaskin, loss of 2. And it looks like we scored a touchdown, not only a 21-point game. We go for the onside, and the Saints will obviously recover it. And that will be the end of preseason game number 4. Defense was not good at all. Rosen was inconsistent at best. And Ryan Fitzpatrick will definitely be our starter to begin the year. Definitely be our starter. And if we're struggling, maybe we move on to Rosen. But I think Fitzpatrick should definitely start in at least the first half of the year. Then I'll see you guys once we look at the stats. Those are the post-game stats, but we'll look at the individual stats. Alright, now let's go ahead and look at the individual stats. Rosen was 11 of 22, 151 yards, 2 touchdowns, but 1 interception. Was not bad, but the completion percentage was not good. Rushing, Caleb Balaj had a solid game, 19 carries, 74 yards, average 3 points, yards per carry. Drake carried 3 times. Did Caleb Balaj get hurt? Balaj did get hurt. Hopefully he's not out for a while. Gesicki with the huge catch, got 4 catches, 56 yards, and no touchdowns. So Jakeem Grant got a touchdown, and so did Clive Walford. It was Clive Walford who got the catch, not Dwayne Allen. On blocking, we let up 2 sacks, one from Jarrod Jones-Smith and one from Zach Stirrup. Defensive, 11 tackles from Joe Burrow and Baker leads the team. Tackles, as well as 2 from Tyrone Holmes and quite a bit of others. QB sacks, I don't think we got 1, didn't get 1. Interceptions got 1, and it was from Walt Aikens. Deflections, got 3 total deflections. Micah Sick got a deflection. No forced fumbles. None of this stuff here. Kicking, Jason Sanders was 2 for 2 with his first perfect game. Matt Hawk averaged exactly 50 yards per punt. And I'll see you guys once we start making the cuts for the 53-man roster. Alright, let's go ahead and start making the team 253. I like to carry 3 quarterbacks, so Jake Rudock was safe. A running back, Kenneth Farrell really didn't do too much, so we're just gonna go ahead and straight up cut him. Caleb Balaj is out for 9 weeks with a foot fracture, so it looks like Mark Walton will be the backup and Myles Gaskin will be the 3rd string. Fullback, don't want to cut anybody. Wide receiver, Russell Williams just didn't really do too much. I still have hope that he will do something, so we're going to move him to the practice squad here. Isaiah Ford is hurt. Ricardo Lewis didn't do anything, so we're just going to go ahead and release him and free up around 650K. So let's move on to tight ends. I like to carry 4 tight ends. John Denny, 47 overall tight end. We will release and free up 490K. And then Durham Smythe didn't really do too much, so we'll just move him to the practice squad. Why not? Left tackle Zach Stirrup. I like to usually keep 7 tight ends. I mean 7, not 7 tight ends. Shaq Calhoun. We'll move Shaq Calhoun to the practice squad here. We do have a backup center at right guard. Michael Dunn is the same age, high overall, getting paid less money, so we're just going to cut Kyle Fuller here. And then right tackle, can't really cut Isaiah Prince, so we'll just move him to the practice squad. Left end, we should be good. Right end, we are good. D tackle. I kind of forgot about these guys, to be honest. Adolphus Washington, that's a lot of money. I'm considering about moving this team from a 3-4 to a 4-3. I'm pretty sure this team's 3-4. Because we have a lot of D tackle depth. You would obviously not have 4. I'd rather, you at least utilize these other not tight ends, D tackles. So we're just gonna release Joey Mibu, and then we're just gonna move you to our practice squad. Left tackle linebacker Tyron Holmes was a bad Nate Orchard. We'll keep him around. Why not? Quentin Poling really doesn't look like he's going to improve that much. Outside linebacker. They're both the same overall. Jaron Elliott's a bit younger. I don't know what we're going to do with those guys. Corner. Tankersley, I kind of want to keep him because he's still not high overall. I'm gonna check out his ratings. He does not look good at all. We're just gonna cut Jalen Davis here, and then we're gonna cut Jamar Summers. So we will carry 6 guys here, and we'll what's his ratings? We'll move him to the press squad. Why not? Free safety. We'll free up $2 million if we cut TJ McDonald. Our was pretty good, so we're just gonna go out and cut Chris Lamons. I don't know what we could do with TJ McDonald. Maybe move one of them to strong safety, but that wouldn't really make sense though. So I think we're gonna have to end up cutting one of these free safeties. Walt Aikens look pretty solid. So I think we're gonna cut TJ McDonald here. We up $2 million with his cap space. Frees more room. I think we cut enough people. We still have to cut 3 more players. So who else is going to get cut? We're probably gonna have to cut another O-lineman. Zach Stirrup. We'll cut Zach Stirrup. So we have to cut 2 more. We'll just release Michael Dunn here. Now we have to cut 1 more player, and there was. We're gonna cut Jaron Elliott because Mike Cole will save less money with the cut, so we'll do that. Now we have the roster to 53. Why did I say boys? 53 men. We have one new injury, and it's obviously Caleb Balash. So a couple. Isaiah Ford is a really depth receiver, and Caleb Balash is we run 2 running back sets. Balash, so that's kind of a loss. That's a loss for us. But we had Mark Walton, see what he can do. So the first part of the regular season will be uploaded maybe tomorrow, or probably Thursday, I would say. I want to post 3 videos a week. I didn't upload Monday because I was barely home for the entire weekend and Monday, so probably upload a video today, tomorrow, and then one on Friday. Falcons franchise. I'll probably upload. Actually, I'll upload Falcons franchise tomorrow, and then we'll upload Dolphins franchise on Friday. So expect, and maybe I'll do rebuild. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.